So we're out here on Healing on the Streets, and Steve and Rob have got a testimony to share.
Yeah, and it's a great one. Thanks, Megs. Even though the weather here is absolutely falling, my hat is completely soaking wet. We stopped a couple of guys me and Meg stopped a couple of guys who were walking by, and while we were talking to them, one of them said, "I think I recognise you talking to Megs." And it turns out that Megs was their teacher, and had taught them some years back. And one of them had this lump on his neck where he was paranoid that it was cancer. Been checking up on Google and seeing that he had all the symptoms of cancer, and it was affecting his throat and just his face as well, I think. So we asked if we could pray for him, and when we said that, his friend who was standing next to him said, "Oh, you're going to do it in public, are you?" Well, I'm going to stay well away from that. So he stayed back, and Steve began talking to him, and you can share about that at the moment. But Megs and I sat down with this guy, and we prayed for his throat and that area. Asked if he would just check it and to see if anything had changed, and he felt it, and he said no, it's still there, but it wouldn't happen that quickly anyway, would it? And we said, well, no, it could change that rapidly. Can we pray again? So he said yes. So we prayed again, and we specifically prayed against the lump and asked it to go down. And he tested it again, and he said, "Do you know what? It feels like it has gone down. You know, not completely, but genuinely it had reduced in size." And then he was having to go, and then Steve came up to us just to share about the mate. So do you want to share about that?
Yeah, so I spoke to his friend Ammon, and he was saying that I was explaining why we come out on the street, and he was saying about church and the fact that he'd been to a funeral. And so I asked him about the funeral and said, so do you believe that something exists past our death? And he said yes. So I then just explained to him the way of salvation, how to come to Jesus, and how to be assured that he could come to heaven, and said to him, so do you want to accept Jesus into your life? And he said, yeah, I do. So I led him through a prayer, and he just seemed so happy afterwards. He let me speak into his life about his job, and pray for his, because he had a bit of social anxiety, which was why he stood about 5 yards away from whatever was happening. And we said goodbye, and he seemed really happy.
So, results. High five.
Brilliant, thank you very much.